What's up, Aries? Welcome to my channel. My name is Echo Moon. I am giving you your mid-August reading. So this is for Aries Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general reading, so it's going to apply to it may apply to your love life, your career, your finances, or this could just be a message from Spirit to you. The messages that come through, it may resonate. Some of it may not. Check out your other signs, your moon and your rising signs. Perhaps this is just not the time for you. We're not going to use that right now. But thank you. We kept that in mind. Duly noted. So we're going to do a 5-card spread. We're going to start off with the tarot deck here. I mean, not the tarot. I'm sorry. The oracle. This is the map compass oracle. I got it. The enchanted map. I always screw it up. I don't want to feel like that's like a dig at the author, but I love Colette Baron Reed. I like her cards. So this is the enchanted map oracle cards. I've been working with this deck for a while. I really like it. And then we are going to clarify with the golden universal tarot, which is pretty much like the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, but with foil. All right, let's get into it, Aries. All right, again, this is for mid-August. So, for your current situation, you have compass. How nice. Can you see that? Let me hold it up. You have compass. So this is basically you staying on path. This is you being spiritually guided. So even though you may feel like you stray now and then, this is Spirit basically letting you know, like, this is the universe letting you know that it's keeping you on the right path, like you are going in the right direction, even though sometimes you may not feel like you aren't. Okay, these two wanted to pop out, so we'll take it. That's going to be your challenge here. So in your challenge we have the Wizard of Awareness and we have Wishing Well. So with the Wizard of Awareness, this is someone who is aware of what's going on internally. So they are basically very conscious of what's happening inwards and outwards. So internally and externally. They are, you know, I feel like you guys had this before in that same position. They pay attention to things. They feel their emotions. They pay attention to their emotions. And they're very observant. Right now, since that's in your challenge position, you may not be paying attention to certain things. You may be ignoring certain things. It could be a health issue. It could be a situation when it comes to your job or your finances, because you have wishing well here. So your wishing well is basically, you know, the universe granting you your wishes. But in a sense, since this is in the challenge position, this is you not manifesting. And I feel like it directs you back to the compass, which is like you're feeling off track. Like you're feeling a little like sidetracked. You know, that's your challenge, is you're sidetracked right now. You're not focusing on, you know, what it is that you want to manifest. What it is that, like, you lost focus. Is what I'm looking for, the word. It's focus. So your challenge right now, to sum it up, is focus. You're not focusing on something. For your, I just want to make sure you're seeing the cards. Maybe let's do it this way so you can get a closer up look. Okay? Alright, so for your focus, we have encouragement. Nice. So your focus is, it's kind of like you're feeling like you're going to get things together. Like you feel like, it's like you're encouraging yourself. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes when we get in a space where we feel like we are out of sorts, it's like we have to do that self-talk and give ourselves that encouragement. So your focus right now is you're giving yourself that, like, self-encouragement, like, I can do this, whatever that is. Like I said, this could be about your finances. Okay, this wanted to come out. Mountain is in your advice. So this is going with the flow of things and not making an obstacle out of them. And this wanted to come out as well. Okay, well, the cards are just dropping for you guys. It's dropping for you guys before I even started really putting out the cards. So it's like your reading wants to hurry up and come, no problem. All right, so like I said, your advice is mountain. So again, going with the flow of things, you know, not making them an obstacle, not making them too challenging for yourself. You have the moon shining light on your solution, which is instead of going over the mountain, you can just go through the mountain and go through the other side. And then you have the river coming out of his mouth, so that's like the water going with the flow. And then for your outcome, we have magic stream. You know, being inspired, knowing that everything is interconnected in some way when it comes to the universe, and making a choice. No matter what choice you decide to make, it's going to be the right choice for you, because you are encouraged, because you are spiritually guided. You're going to make a choice when it comes to something. What that something is, we do not know. Like I said, the indicator here is finances. Well, let's get some clarifiers here. So let's clarify your situation, which is compass, staying on path. And we have the Four of Pentacles. I just want to make sure, because sometimes, like, yeah. So we have the Four of Pentacles. That's why I have the light behind me, because I wanted to use this deck. And before, when I tried to use this deck, the light was like reflecting off of the foil, so it just didn't give you the benefit of actually looking at the card. So we have the Four of Pentacles, so it's kind of like you're holding on to your money. You're holding on to savings, but don't be greedy. That came off a little aggressive. Don't be greedy. Give to the needy. No. So it's kind of like you want to stay on track when it comes to your finances. Like you're trying very hard to save money. And you're keeping an eye out for the direction of how your money is flowing. You're watching your finances very closely. For your challenge, we had the Wizard of Awareness and we had the Wishing Well. So focusing on things that are happening internally and externally, and basically, you know, knowing that you're going to manifest things. But again, not having focus is pretty much the sum of both of those cards. It's not being focused on the right things. In this sense, since we do have, let's pull out the clarifier first. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just, because you have the Four of Pentacles. So again, like I said, I felt like it was a money reading. So I felt like in this sense, it's kind of like perhaps you lost track of finances and you wasn't paying attention to it. Your challenge is holding on to finances. Like you're paying attention, but you're paying too much attention to it. That's what that is. It's like you're zeroed in on it. And even with the King of Swords, which is your energy. This could be, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this is your reading. So here you are, Aries. You know, this is, you know, taking action, being passionate, you know, being in control. And that's what that is. It's like you're watching your money. I mean, did somebody burn you in the past or something? I kind of want another one for that. Justice. Some of you guys could be going to court for some financial issues. Child support, alimony. And that's why you're paying so close attention to what you're spending on, because you know that's going to be evaluated. Also, justice could basically mean, you know, having issues balancing things out when it comes to how you think about money and how you spend your money. Oh, okay. So in your focus, we have encouragement. And we have the Knight of Cups. So you're encouraged. So it's like you're giving yourself that encouragement to move forward with what it is you feel. Hold on, I want another one. I want to flesh that out. Because if it is something where it's regarding like going to court for a child support, divorce, debt collector, whatever the case may be, and it's just like, you know, of course you're going to be paying close attention to your finances and focusing a lot on it and zooming in on it. You're encouraging yourself to like get on top of things, and you're moving forward with it because this is something that you feel that is you're emotionally tied to. Okay, that wanted to come out too. Okay. All right, that's flushing it. So we have the Knight of Cups. All right, so we got encouragement, right? So we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Hermit, and then we have the Six of Wands. So it's like encouraging yourself to move forward with how you feel about things and feeling victorious at the end of it. You're focusing on winning. You're focusing on winning. And I feel like I feel like there's something regarding like money. Like, yeah, we have cups, that's emotions, right? But that doesn't necessarily have to mean love. You could be delivering somebody like an emotional message when it comes to, ooh, that wanted to come out. Boom, I like it. An emotional message when it comes to, you know, money, how it's being spent. Perhaps somebody that you're in a relationship with, they're not spending the money right. Like you could be having a joint account or living with them. You're doing your part, but they're not doing theirs. So it's kind of causing you to go into, you know, have past due bills. So it's kind of like you are letting them know, like, hey, this is how I feel about the situation. I thought about it. You know, you did some introspective. You went inside, even though you have the Wizard of Awareness over there in your challenge, but you're focused on going within and evaluating things because you have no intentions on losing. No intentions on being in a place of, you know, squalor, being in a place where you're struggling, squander is what I meant, being in a place of where you're struggling, like you're on top of your money. And for your advice, we have the Fool. 1, 2, 3. So far we have 3 major arcana as your clarifiers. So we have Mountain. Remember, not making an obstacle out of things, you know, going with the flow, going through the mountain. Then we have the Fool, who's on the start of his journey, you know, taking that risk. And he's lighthearted. He's not serious at all. The Fool is representative of Aries as well. You know, like the Fool is just carefree, you know, they're lighthearted, they take, you know, things lightly, they're on their new journey, you know, he can walk off that mountain and not give a damn, you know what I mean? He's got his dog with him, he's got his rose. But yeah, that ties into the mountain, because clearly he's on a mountaintop right there. So it's kind of like, you know, make things easier for yourself. Like, things are actually going to, you're going to have a fresh start. You're going to have a fresh start where you don't feel so heavy about things. Because you don't want to feel heavy right now. That's not the emotion that you want. And the choice that you make, you're going to win. You're going to be financially independent. You are going to be feeling liberated. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. You're going to be feeling liberated, financially independent, you know, not worried about your money. So I feel like if it is regarding something with the law or a court case, then you win it. It's actually in your favor. You were victorious here. You started anew. Things became less difficult. You made things become less difficult. Things became less difficult. You know what I'm saying? And then you made a choice. And your choice is to be happy. Your choice is to be content. Your choice is to be abundant. Yeah. Wish fulfillment. It's hope. Yes, the star. That's 4 major arcana popping out in your clarifiers. It's awesome. So yeah, things work out in your favor. This reading is, for me personally, the energy that I'm picking off of it is finances, because we have a lot of Pentacle cards, not a lot of them, but we have even the Oracle cards. Like, this would be a Pentacle card in the Oracle. I mean, in the Tarot. You know, we have the Compass, that's direction. That could be air, that could also work with earth as well. So either way, we have Justice here. So we have all the elements here. But I feel like this is more or less having to do with your finances, holding on to things, watching things closely, balancing them out, feeling victorious, you know, getting that harmonious feeling, and becoming like enlightened and inspired because you took the weight off your shoulders. You made a choice. And it was just like, do I want to feel like I have to pay attention to every little detail here? Or if you won the case, then shit, you don't have to make a choice about anything. It's like things worked out in your favor. So it's just like, how do I, because I feel so abundant, you know, how do I share this? How do I spread it about? Spiritual guidance. Spiritual guidance. So this mid-August, you guys are being spiritually guided. That showed up in your reading twice. The Hermit, the Fool. So you guys are good. I didn't get any, honestly, so far with all of the readings, I don't really, for mid-August, that is, I don't really get a sense of anything dramatic, anything heavy. I just get a sense of everybody's kind of, you know, going with the flow. Everybody's paying attention to things that they need to pay attention to. Some are, some aren't. But for the most part, if they're not, they will. They get it together. But I hope this resonated with you, Aries. Please like, subscribe, comment below. How did I do on time? Pretty good. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. I will catch you on the next video. Many blessings to you. Love and light. Bye.